Who's Jo Koy, by the way?
Well, he is a comedian that is mostly known for dating another comedian named Chelsea Handler. He was the host. He was pretty terrible, Rosie and JK. He wasn't very good this year, I'm going to be honest. But he did poke fun at Harry and Meghan. He said Harry and Meghan Markle got paid millions for doing absolutely nothing, and that's just by Netflix. And then the camera quickly zoomed over to the Netflix CEO. The audience is cracking up, and obviously the Netflix CEO has to have a little chuckle. I highly doubt Harry and Meghan appreciated that. And then he also said that Imelda Staunton was so good as Queen Elizabeth in The Crown that Prince Harry calls her and asks her for money. He also compared the royal family to the Roys of Succession. So a couple of Harry and Meghan shout-outs that they probably wish wouldn't have happened this evening at the Golden Globes.
But the Oppenheimer's the big winner. Barbie won nothing but best numbers, and Ricky Gervais won best stand-up, which is brilliant.
I think so. So the Royals obviously got maybe an unwelcome shout-out. Kinsey, the Royals had a pretty rough end of last week with the Epstein files. Now the dust has settled a little bit. How do you think they're handling the repercussions?
I do, I think that I don't know. I'm so lost with all this. I'm so lost in the Prince Andrew stuff. I just am amazed that there wasn't a more aggressive take sooner. I just feel like to have them at Sandringham, they've got to be regretting that at this moment in time, because it looks like they're backing this person, and I'm going to stress that he says he's innocent, but the words on these pages are not a good reflection of him, and it's you are who you associate with. So to have him standing there with you at church on Christmas, and I know it sounds horrible because as Christians, we're supposed to be like, everybody come on in, but it does look like guilt by association.
I think that's the problem, isn't it? I mean, everybody's got a view about what might or might not happen, and his judgment, Prince Andrew's judgment as a human being, is appalling. That's my opinion. To have him at Sandringham with Fergie was quite a stand. I mean, I've been told to my face by many people that my theory is wrong. I've said it and I'll continue to say it, only because the old man worked for the royal family. He must have a bag load of stuff on King Charles and the royal family, because by now, you would have, without any shadow of a doubt, you would have cast this guy aside. Now, I understand the world we live in or what will happen to him. But apparently, this morning reports, Kins, he's sticking his feet in, he's staying at Royal Lodge and this, that. The king, and people say to me, oh, it's because he's his brother. I get to the point every day where I think there has to be more, but it's not going to go away on King Charles. It's going to have to be... he's going to have to confront the situation, isn't he?
Well, I was asked about that by one of the American media outlets, why they choose to stand by him. And I was like, I couldn't tell you. It does really, I'm at a loss. But I do believe firmly that King Charles promised the Queen in her dying days that he would try to protect his brother. And I think we're seeing him do everything in his power to do so. But asking him to move to Frogmore, I don't think that that's a downgrade. I think that that's a fair ask, and he's going to stay protected in that space. And I do think that it's fair to say, there's no reason for you to live in this huge estate. You need to go off and disappear for a little while. I mean, think about how often Fergie disappears and then we forgive her for cash for access scandals. Or, Fergie took a loan from Jeffrey Epstein. Pardon?
Toe sucking.
Okay. Hey, she likes you. You better watch your mouth. I remember that she approached you at a party recently, so you better behave.
It's not even 7 o'clock. Kinsey, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And I would say, watch Oppenheimer, because you had time to watch Ricky Gervais, didn't you?
Yeah, because that's funny.